Hey guys, Luke7 here, and I'm going to be doing a commentary for Agent James Episode 1. So here we go, we begin in the interrogation room. The interrogation room, I pretty much filmed this in chronological order. It was the first set that I built. It was pretty simple. It was literally just black and gray 4x4s surrounding this little area. You know, I wanted it to feel claustrophobic. I wanted it to feel get that tone across of a super serious interrogation. I think the music choice from the Black Ops 1 main menu soundtrack was also very good here. This little mechanic part right here, I thought this bit was kind of funny. I originally wasn't going to have anything like that, but then I was like, I saw this mechanic minifigure I had, and I was like, well, wouldn't it be kind of funny if, you know, somebody was walking by and they heard the electrocution, and they had, like, they had no idea what was going on. I just thought it'd be kind of funny. And that was Tristan doing the voice of the mechanic there. But anyways, like I said, I think what really made that scene was the choice of music with the Black Ops 1 soundtrack. So anyways, for this next scene here, we have the discussion between James and the commander voiced by my dad. So the set for this scene, basically the idea of it is going to be like, I wanted it to look as kind of like a command base, which, I mean, you don't get to see much of it. I went pretty hard on this set for this particular area, actually. I love that camera movement right there. And the kiss part was kind of hilarious. But yeah, I went really hard on this set, and a lot of it, I mean, you can't see most of it because, you know, it's mainly focused on James and the commander. But like the computers I have set up and all the people there, I just felt like I went super ham on this set in particular. I think this is one of the best looking sets throughout the entire filming. Was this little scene. I like this scene too because it's just very simple dialogue scene, but just the way I filmed it, the way it turned out, I think it turned out very nice. That little James letter, that was kind of funny. I literally just cut that thing up and wrote James on it. Like there was not much work put into that. That was pretty simple. And I'm waiting to get to the pirate part here, because the pirate part is, I originally was not going to include. Originally, this episode was going to be a lot shorter. It was going to be a lot more interrogation right there, and then it was just going to cut to the island, and there's going to be a little bit more of James working on the island. Originally, these pirates were not going to be a part of the script at all, and then I realized that in my previous versions of Agent James, my old YouTube channel, I did have a pirate sequence, so I was like, you know what, why don't I do a pirate sequence? I think it'd be fun. So, I wrote this whole, like, pirate sequence of him getting to the island, and it kind of reminded me of King Kong a little bit, if that makes sense. It's not inspired by that. I trust me, I did not write this pirate sequence thinking of King Kong, but after I was done with it, or after I was done writing it, and after I was done filming it, I looked at it and I was like, wow, that's kind of like King Kong. So that was just kind of coincidental, but yeah, after the filming, I realized that. I was like, wow, this is actually very similar to King Kong, which is funny because not the original King Kong, but the Peter Jackson version. I hate the boat scene, so maybe this was my way of trying to spice it up. This part I love. This little dream, it kind of like dream sequence. I don't want to give too much away. It kind of like dream sequence fight right here. One of my favorite parts of this whole episode, actually my favorite part, this shot right here. That was very simple. All I did was I had my, I was propping up the camera and I had my hand on the blue base plate right there, and I just, kept moving it forward stud by stud by stud by stud when I was taking pictures, and it just created this effect, and I think it was pretty clear, the effect that, I think most people would have interpreted it properly. It created this nice effect of just like this water, like almost like typhoon coming in. I thought it turned out really well. Obviously, the scene escalates here. There's that dream sequence. The dude gets shot. Freaking Stan, the pirate man, gets literally rocked in the face, and then Blackbeard's going ham with the gun. Like this scene, like literally just everything's falling to crap. So, that was one of my most fun action scenes to film, I think, in any of my stop motions. That one was super fun because it was just such a mix of everything. Like, we have a little like pirate dude catapulting a rock at one of our pirates, and knocking him off the ship. We have the oar coming into the battle. You know, Stan the Pirate Man, that's what I'm gonna call him, uses the oar to knock out a few of the guys. And James has like the little like dream sequence type thing with the typhoon. That shot is, it might be my favorite shot I've done in stop motion yet. That shot of like the typhoon coming in on James. And the other pirate is just awesome. It looks amazing. I mean, it's not good compared to like anything anybody else has done, but it's just my personal favorite of things I've done so far. Shot. I like this little scene here too. I took a lot of pictures for this scene, but that scene right there of the guard chasing James, that was way more effort than it looked. It was like a 15-second scene, and it took a lot of effort. That was a mistake right there, in case you didn't catch it the first time. I did not realize when filming that you could see the eyes of the guard right there when he turned his helmet, and then it disappears. I completely missed that, so little mistake in case you didn't see it. Oh, this part's hilarious. I used Paint.net. To edit in that sword there. I liked the little shots right there. That was a very quick sequence. Another little mistake, you can see the guard on the right move just a little bit. So, and Paint.net there for the guard falling again. But yeah, anyways, so just pointing out some of my little mistakes there. You know, I'm not gonna avoid them. I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm not claiming to be by any reason. I'm not claiming this to be some amazing series. But it is my original stop motion series, and you know, I love it. Oh, whoops, and I really want it to turn out well. But anyways, into the credits now. So there you guys have it. There's my commentary of Agent James Episode 1. I hope I offered some insight into a few of the scenes, and if there's really anything else you're wondering, just leave a comment or something and let me know, and I'll try to get back to you. So hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.